What is up, guys? Ray's Gameplays here. This is going to be my first game playing as the Resistance versus First Order, or, this era in general. This is the first time I played it on Takodana in the Battlefront 2 beta. Now, at the outset, I will say I really like the Assault class as far as this map is concerned. And, even on the bigger map, the Naboo map, I enjoyed the Assault class. I feel like it's just... Obviously, the Specialist is the best, guys. I mean, you can just absolutely murk people from so fucking far. I mean, no one really has anything they can do against you when you have that sniper, as far as the other classes are concerned. So yeah, he's probably the best, and the EE4 makes him the best at close range probably too. So I mean, yeah, that's the best class. But the Assault, I had a lot of fun with. I like his little dart gun, actually. I do like that to reveal enemies. I feel like it's a little more fluid to use than the binoculars that the Scout sniping class gets. You can just shoot it out and you can kind of be done with it. You don't have these clunky binoculars. You have to aim down sight. So I think he has that going for him. And as far as the grenade is concerned, I like his nade. I mean, it'll help you in choke points. It's pretty easy to avoid, and its radius is not insane. Its damage is not insane. So just a nice little thing to throw out if you have enemies in choke. Let's see, like right here, I get naded, and I'm fine. I have more than enough health left after that nade, which felt like it was pretty damn close. Now, the shotgun is a blast to use. It's really fun. But compared to the EE4 that sniper class gets, obviously, I mean, this ability is just kind of lacking. I mean, it's a lot of fun and it's really good, but when you compare it to the Specialist's EE4, obviously it doesn't look as good. But I love it. It's really satisfying and fun to use. So yeah, I'm gonna use Assault for most of this game, and I really like this gun actually that he just starts with this kind of basic Resistance assault rifle. I don't know what it's called, but I enjoyed using it. It seems to go right where I'm aiming, and it seems to do a lot of damage. So I like it. Now, as far as this map is concerned, it felt like this first part here, at least, it's very awkward almost, because you just have this big freaking mountain of rocks that's just blocking the entrance to this building, and all this shrubbery, and trees on the top. So it just makes it very hard to see people. You just kind of wait for them to poke out and make a mistake, then you can take them down. See, like right here, just let them come to you almost. This is kind of a good way to start off the beginning part of this map. Really, I'm going to pull out the shotgun. The range on it's pretty damn good, actually, guys. That's what I was saying about the shotgun. It's not bad. It's not as good as the EE4, I don't think. The EE4's got slightly better range. But overall, guys, I had a lot of fun with this beta. This beta was very... What's the word for it? This beta was... the game seems very promising after playing this beta. So I did play the game at EA Play, and I got a taste of it. It didn't feel anywhere near as smooth and refined there as it does here. And here, obviously, it still needs some work. Some classes definitely need some balancing, and we haven't seen everything yet. We've only seen 3 maps, so who knows what the rest of the game is going to be like. But basically, I feel like the gunplay is fun. The game feels good. I like the rolling. You should really use the roll, guys. If you're not, I remember back in the original Battlefronts, I would spam roll. And even in, the most recent Battlefront, here I got shot from behind. See, I'm trying to guard both sides here, and it just feels very awkward, the gunfight here. So, I mean, maybe there's better positions, but I was doing pretty good in that position. It's just that, I don't know, it's not a straightforward gunfight at all, because, like I said, you got those big rocks there and all the shrubbery on top, so you can barely see what you're doing. Here I'm going to come with the jump trooper. Okay, let's just face it, guys. The jump troopers are fucking amazing. They are going to dominate. I mean, to me, I honestly would probably pick the jump trooper over, like, Darth Maul or Rey, just a basic, like, Jedi hero. And even like, probably, like, I don't know, man. I just really like the jump troopers in this game. The RPG is pretty good, but their gun is also really good, and just the fact that they have 2 jump pack abilities. It's not like they can jump pack once and it has a really long cooldown. They have a smaller, little thrust that they can do, and they have the big jump pack ability. And their dodge itself is godly. So, I mean, they're just overall a really insane class. I would say the RPGs feel much less powerful in this game than they did in EA's last Battlefront. For sure, they don't feel as powerful, to me at least. In that game, they were really good as far as the radius. You know what I mean? You didn't have to be as accurate, which is good. You have to be more accurate in this game with the RPG. It feels like. If you want to take this position seems like it would be so fun and so, awesome. But again, all these fucking trees are blocking my view, and they can't make it OP, like put no cover for the attacking First Order soldiers. But I don't know if it's a missed opportunity, like maybe, because you get up here and you're like, oh, what a great position. You're like, oh, wait, I can't see shit. And it kind of loses the whole appeal of, like, defending this fort, because you can't even see the enemies coming. And they can't see you probably too. So, I mean, it's just kind of like a very awkward fight for this beginning part of the map. So, I don't know. I hope we do at some point get like even just like a map where you have like some sort of fort and enemies attacking it, and maybe a smarter cover system than just putting trees so you can't see each other, because here it just felt very, obviously you can get kills, and it feels like it's slow paced and kind of awkward. That's what I would say, trying to play this top part of the map. And I don't want them to make it like monkeys in a barrel to kill these guys down there, because it's already pretty easy, but just like I said, it just feels weird. Just not being able to see, and them not being able to see you. You definitely have an advantage up here on those attacking soldiers, because, they're not looking up, and you only have to look down. They have to look up and they have to look down, right? They have to see the enemies on their level, and they have to see the enemies above. So you definitely have a massive advantage if you're defending and you're holding this position. Like, I'm just gun them down. I'm going to say, the other jump troopers, they get little blaster pistols, like the clone jump trooper and the, I believe the First Order jump trooper. This chick gets a freaking AR, and it does do very well. So, yeah, I dig it. And I think all the guns are about the same as far as quality on the jump troopers. They all seem to be pretty damn good, but it's just interesting to have a jump trooper class with a fully, just a nice rifle like this. So, yeah, I enjoyed the beta a lot, guys. I had a lot of fun with it. Here, I'm going to RPG that guy from 4-player kills. I don't know if I killed one person or two people there, but I don't know. It's just kind of very poke in and out. When their white armor is very easy to spot. That's another feedback I'd give. It's very easy to spot the white armor if you're standing up here, but it's probably hard for them to spot you, because you got this brown armor. You kind of blend in. In general, in this map, I feel like the Resistance has a good advantage off the First Order, because they're wearing this bright white armor, and you're kind of wearing more camo-y stuff. So there is that, but I mean, you do have this big dot that goes above your head that kind of gives you away either way. As you can see there, I probably would have taken me much longer to spot that guy if there wasn't that big red dot on top of his head. So, yeah. Here's another great position as far as this fort is concerned. You can kind of aim down on the enemies once they get into more close to the objective. They won't be expecting it too much, because they're all running for the objective, which is on the far side of the map, to the right of my character right now. And they're not going to be looking to see if there's somebody up here. They will once they get smart, but for a while it's going to be monkeys in a barrel right over here. You just really catch them off guard. And even if they do see you, there's not much they can do. I mean, they have to come up here and get you, or you snipe you, or try and do something. And there's another great position on the other opposite side of the fort, which is basically a mountain. And I have another gameplay which I'll use that much more. But here, again, this is where you're going to make your positions on this map is definitely going to depend on where they're running the objective. I think, in my opinion, it's probably a bad idea to run the objective through the building over there. They might have better luck trying to run it on the other side of the map, because here, I mean, it's just, they're getting slaughtered. I mean, they got it pretty close right here now, but I don't know. It depends. If they can take the high ground, if they have the high ground on that fort, then this will be a much safer push. But no matter what, it's just hard for the First Order to get that objective in. There's just so many places to, kind of strategically pick off enemies from as the defenders. I don't know. I feel like this game is definitely probably skewed in favor of the resistance. I would say that. I'm talking about this map. But yeah, guys, I don't know. I mean, little things, just pointing out my observations from playing the beta. This is my first time playing this map and playing with the First Order Resistance. And it was a lot of fun. I mean, this Jump Trooper obviously kicks ass. I like the Assault class. Blah, blah, blah. Stay tuned for tons of Battlefront content. I'm going to play the shit out of this game once it comes out here. I'm going to finally get slain. Look at that shit. I go ragdoll. Yeah, so yeah, stay tuned. I'm gonna, I plan on heavily covering Battlefront. This game seems very fun, and they definitely answered a lot of the feedback from the first game, and the free DLC is gonna be nice. So yeah, stay tuned, guys. Have a good day.